Good morning. I'd like to welcome you to the 95th commencement exercises for Silver Creek High School. At this time, I'd like you to stand. Gentlemen, remove your caps for playing of our national anthem. You may be seated.
Standing here today, I realize how much we have to be grateful for. Despite all that has happened, we have been lucky enough to have a graduation ceremony. We have been lucky enough to have fantastic teachers and staff to support us during this pandemic, and we have been lucky enough to be together one last time. This pandemic taught us that we should never take anything for granted. Every day and every opportunity is a blessing. The world is in a storm of uncertainty and fear right now, but we are still here. We did not let the virus cancel our celebration. We adapted and we persevered, and now we are ready for whatever comes next. No matter what you're doing after high school, it's going to be a big change. But I know we're ready because we've already experienced some big changes. The class of 2020 has learned that nothing should be taken for granted. It is important to be grateful for what we have and make the most out of what we can get. COVID-19 was something that many of us never even saw coming. It came so quickly that we were blindsided by its arrival, and we were unprepared for the effects it would have on our community and the world around us. None of us fully knew that our last day would be on the eve of spring break or that our senior trip would be canceled. And though it was disheartening, we remained strong and kept our heads up. Although the virus still has a presence in this world, life is slowly going back to the way it was before. We are seeing businesses open back up, events like this ceremony are happening, and people are coming out of their homes and into a new world. Seeing the world spring back to life is a testament to how strong the human spirit is. It gives us hope and inspires us to keep pushing forward. There will always be obstacles, and they will not be easy to overcome. However, every single time that we rise past these challenges, we will grow stronger. I would like to finish by thanking all of the teachers and staff for the wonderful support that they have given the students of Silver Creek. All of you have helped create an amazing environment for us to gain life experience. Even after the virus hit, you continue to support us, and I think that shows how great all of you are. I would also like to thank my classmates for an awesome 4 years. I have so many fantastic memories because of you guys, and I will cherish them forever. I do not know why you decided to vote for me every year, but I'm glad that you did. I wish all of you the best in life. After everything that's happened, you guys deserve it. Congratulations to all of us.
Hello, graduates of the class of 2020. Today I want to recognize all the time that we've spent here together, learning together, growing as people together. We were the class that was born after 9/11. We were the class that lived through the SARS virus and the 2009 swine flu outbreak, and now obviously the COVID-19 pandemic. Needless to say, we've been through a lot, but here we are together. We're celebrating the hardships that we've overcome and the memories that we've created together. Today we make history, not only for the nation, but also for ourselves. Due to the circumstances, we'll be able to look back and say, I graduated during a pandemic. Today we can look back with fondness at the memories of our past, like recess in elementary school, the mustache bash, or even middle school dances. Today we remember all that together. Today we remember the teachers, the counselors, and others who helped us through e-learning. We remember the relationships we developed over the many years that we've been here. As we know, the school is not what makes Silver Creek so great. It's the faculty and the students. The people are what makes it so great, and it's what makes me personally proud to graduate from Silver Creek. Graduation, as you all know, is about a lot more than just walking across the stage and getting your diploma. It's about the end of an era and the beginning of your all's bright future.
Junior year, Mr. Hankins told our class about a terrible graduation speech. It was called The Starfish Story, and it went like this. A storm washed up thousands of starfish onto the beach. A little girl is throwing the starfish back into the ocean when a man walks over to her and says, "It's pointless trying to get all the starfish back into the ocean because there's no way that you could possibly save them all." She throws another into the ocean and responds, "I may not be able to save them all, but I just made a difference for that one starfish." When Mr. Hankins told us procrastinators who wait to write their speech include this story, I knew I had to begin with it. Joke's on him, I planned my procrastination 2 years in advance. Mr. Hankins is one of the incredible role models who has taught us lessons that we will carry with us for the rest of our lives. For me personally, my teachers played a major role in my decision to pursue a career in education. Ever since I was in elementary school, I had a dream of becoming a special education teacher. With help from amazing people, I was able to begin to make my dream into a reality. Without Mrs. Glazer, I would not have found the scholarship that will allow me to pursue my career in education. She helped me to determine how to teach the future generation of children. Being a cadet teacher in Mrs. Hall's kindergarten special education cluster classroom exposed me to the reality of being a teacher. She taught me how to deal with situations I will face, to always try to have fun while teaching required material, and how to help each child grow into their own person. My teachers have always encouraged me to follow my dreams and do what I love for the rest of my life. Whether we realized it or not, our teachers inspired us to accomplish all of our life goals and follow our dreams. Our science teachers taught us to view the world from environmental and various medical perspectives. Our math teachers taught us multiple approaches to problems that we will use in our everyday lives. Our English teachers taught us to read and write in addition to providing us with an appreciation of literature. Our fine arts teachers taught us creativity and forms of expressing ourselves. All of our teachers taught us multiple skills and perspectives to consider in our futures. While our teachers were educating us at school, our parents and guardians were teaching us at home. None of us would be here today without these incredible people to guide us to this point. They were there for us every step of our academic journey, standing by our side. Our families have been there to watch us grow into the amazing people we are today. We would have no future without them, so thank you for all the incredible opportunities you have given us. As we go on, we will remember all of the times that we spent together, and as our lives change from whatever, we will still be friends forever. I know it might sound cheesy, but I believe some of us sitting here will be friends for the rest of our lives. Even though friendships might have changed throughout high school, we would not be the people that we are today without them. They were the ones that we made memories with that we'll be able to tell others about in the future. They were the ones that were there for us when we needed to tell our deepest secrets to. They were there when we felt like being our weird, unfiltered selves. Whether you were with them in class, at Friday night games, at a band concert, at a play, or just hanging out with them, high school friends have helped us to become the people we are and will be. Silver Creek is a place where faculty and staff have encouraged us to be whoever we want to be. These inspirational people in our lives have helped us to decide our paths for each of our futures. Whether they were there to encourage you to become an educator, go into the medical field, join the military, become an engineer, go into agriculture, pursue a trade, go into business, study law, go into the arts, or who knows, maybe become the President of the United States. Silver Creek is having friends that we will keep with us for the rest of our lives, and that means that we're all in this together. For high school, I believe that we are done. As for our future, that is yet to be determined.
There we go. Hello, class of 2020, distinguished guests, parents, and Silver Creek family. I'm AJ Smith, and I've had the grand opportunity to represent the class of 2020 for 3 years as class secretary. I'm very pleased to see you here and in good health. This year has been one we will never forget, but I don't want to focus on COVID or what we have missed. I want to focus on the amazing 3.5 years that I've experienced at Silver Creek. From the beginning of freshman year to now, I've seen the fulfilling growth of our class into fine adults. But we could have never done it by ourselves. From the beginning of, through all 4 years, we have been surrounded by Silver Creek staff, teachers, coaches, counselors, and many more people, including the man I'm introducing today. All of these mentors have helped us graduate. Every step of the way, there's been somebody there to help, coaches, spending their time every day helping us become athletes that we never dreamed of becoming. Being there when we're at our lowest to pick us up, then celebrating with us when we're at our highest. Waking up on early morning practices saying, it's a beautiful day to get better, to riding to meets far away saying, let's get it done. To teachers, trying to explode our brains the first day we walk into class, Mr. Hankins. Or sitting with us for long amounts of time because we couldn't figure out a math problem. Then giving us what seemed like 2,000 papers but actually just turned out to be a 2-page research paper that we waited to do the night before. To counselors, I don't know about you guys, but if it wasn't for my counselors, it would have been a very rough year. Thank you for helping with us for our future decisions to become an adult. To our families, to the mom and dads that have shown up to support us at any event, that may have been mad at us because we waited last minute to do a speech and now we need help, but they will always be there for us whenever we need them. Lastly, to the rest of the staff that works day in and day out to help SCHS be the great school that it is. While our school may not be aesthetically pleasing, the people that work inside are the most amazing people that I've ever met and have helped my class and I throughout our high school career. I'm proud to introduce our principal today because he has been in many of the influential roles I just said. A coach. Mr. Eckert, or should I say Coach Eckert, has a long list of accomplishments at Silver Creek within its athletics. He was a coach for the cross-country team, track team, basketball team, and baseball team. I may focus on cross-country for no particular reason, but from 1997 to 2010, Coach Eckert won 14 sectionals, 6 regionals, 1 semi-state, and 10 Mid-Southern conferences. Mr. Eckert's love of sports and Silver Creek events can still be seen today at basketball games, band competitions, football games, swim meets, theater shows, and yes, even track meets. A teacher. Every day, if you look into the old hallways of Silver Creek, there will always be a man walking around. That man is Mr. Eckert. Always asking students, how has their day been? How is their season going? How are their classes? Mr. Eckert's long history of teaching, which is 33 years, is still present today because he's always willing to learn more about his students. A counselor. While Mr. Eckert was never a counselor, just a year ago, Mr. Eckert replaced the amazing Mr. Crabtree, a principal that was here for 44 years. Mr. Eckert picked up right where Mr. Crabtree left off and has built upon his legacy. A legacy that started with getting to know every student and making them know that they are worthwhile. Over the past 2 years, I've gotten to know Mr. Eckert a little bit, and I've learned that every idea is a worthy idea. I've come to Mr. Eckert with many ideas, including getting senior parking spots, and he has welcomed every one of them. Just like a counselor, Mr. Eckert supports his students and encourages them to keep working. Now, a parent. If you've ever talked to Mr. Eckert, you would know that he's a very proud parent. Mr. Eckert, just like how he cares about his kids, cares about his students. Lastly, a principal. As the class of 2020 leaves on to experience the adventures of adulthood, Silver Creek will always be a part of us, remembering that once a dragon, always a dragon. While continuing to look forward into our futures, I'll be very excited to see what the future holds for Silver Creek under the reins of Mr. Eckert. I know that Silver Creek is in good hands. Before I hand off the mic to Mr. Eckert, I would like to say a message to my fellow classmates. Thank you for the greatest 4 years of my life so far. And although we miss our last 3 months of senior year, don't let that sum up our amazing 4-year journey. Now, to the man that represents all students at Silver Creek High School, the principal that finally got AC into the main gym, Mr. Eckert.
Thank you, AJ. That was very nice. There are many people to thank as we present our 95th graduating class. Please allow me to take a few moments to introduce our guest on the stage. Please stand when I call your name, and please hold your applause until all names are read. Ms. Clemen Perez Lloyd, West Clark Superintendent of Schools. Mr. Neil Losey, Assistant Principal, Silver Creek High School. Standing in the back, Mr. John Dablow, our Athletic Director. Representing the West Clark School Board, Ms. Myra Powell and Mr. Kevin Puckett. And representing the new Silver Creek School Corporation Board, Mr. Chris Roundtree, Ms. Rachel Overberg. I'd also like to say, let's keep in our thoughts and prayers School Board member Joe Basham, who is recovering from a recent surgery. Let's please give these folks a round of applause for their support of the class of 2020. Thank you. I would also like to take a moment to recognize Ms. Aubran and Mr. Crabtree, your senior class sponsors. They have worked very hard and have put in a tremendous amount of time. They made the senior picnic and this graduation happen. Would you please stand and allow us to thank you? We also have a few teachers here to help out. Mr. Smith is doing the live stream. Mr. Boggs is on a camera. And we have some teachers in the back that are here to help. Please stand and let us recognize you. It has been a pleasure to work with this group of senior class officers. They have taken the job of representing the class of 2020 very seriously. They had a lot of great ideas and input to allow us to have the senior picnic and graduation ceremony. Students that are graduating with special honors are noted in your program. Our highest level of distinction is summa cum laude. These students are graduating with a grade point average between 3.90 and 4.0 on a 4.0 scale. I'd like to ask these students to stand and be recognized. Next, students that have a grade point average between 3.70 and 3.89 have earned the distinction of graduating magna cum laude. I'd like for these students to stand. Thank you. The last level of distinctions are students that have a grade point average between 3.50 and 3.69. They have earned the distinction of graduating cum laude. I'd like to ask them to please stand. Thank you. Many of your friends and classmates also could not make it today for a variety of reasons. I will announce the names of all your classmates that couldn't make it today at the end of the presentation of diplomas. Some of the class of 2020 either have left for the military or are getting ready to leave very soon. I'd like to ask students that are present here today that will be joining the military to please stand so we can recognize you. Thank you. I'd like to share some recent conversations that I've had with some parents in regards to some of the students that couldn't be here. Your classmate Gabe Ross, he left on July 1st for boot camp in the U.S. Army. Braxton Fackler, he left on July 7th for basic training as he is enlisted in the U.S. Army National Guard. Logan Cooch recently left for basic training in the U.S. Air Force and is entering the Air Force Special Forces. Simon Huber's mom, Karen, informed me that Simon is at Parris Island, South Carolina, undergoing basic training with the U.S. Marine Corps. He has been accepted into the Marine Aviation Program and will be going to Pensacola, Florida, right after basic training. She also tells me that he has earned the nickname Goober from his drill instructors. Dalton Clark has also been at Parris Island, South Carolina for boot camp with the U.S. Marine Corps. He left May 18th. I've also spoke to Jacob Kirstein's dad about him currently going through fire school in Ocala, Florida. One thing for certain is that all these parents are very proud of their children. Please remember to thank your parents, grandparents, and loved ones today. They have supported and cared for you, and they have always been big supporters of our school and our programs. AJ spoke a little bit about my coaching cross country. We had a very tough group of 7 girls at Indiana University in 2004 for the semi-state meet. Among them were 2 of our faculty members, Miss Sarah Rickmer and Miss Samantha DeWitt. We had several injuries during the year and had gotten trounced by both Bloomington schools in a meet several weeks before. It was one of those days with torrential rainfall and a very muddy course. However, things came together for us that day, and we pulled off a big upset win to take the semi-state. I was standing with my wife, Wendy, in the driving rain in front of the board that showed the team results. 2 teenage boys who were behind us started to talk about the results. It started with, Silver Creek. Where in the world is Silver Creek? After a few moments, his friend said, maybe it's a magical place. Shortly after, the first boy said, they are the dragons, the Silver Creek Dragons. His friend then remarked, see, dragons, it is a magical place. Silver Creek High School has always been a magical place for me, and I hope it is to you as well. All of you are entering a world with a lot of uncertainty. The world has certainly changed quite a bit since you left here on March 13th. You have certainly had a great deal taken away from you. Losing the last 2 months of your senior year will not be the worst thing that ever happens to you. There will be many more challenges and adversity to face as you move on from the halls of Silver Creek High School. Your attitude through these recent challenges has been remarkable. I hope you continue to face challenges with resolve, toughness, and a positive attitude. The senior class officers all mentioned how important our faculty and staff has been to them over the years. It is very true. We have some phenomenal educators in this building that are very dedicated to doing whatever it takes to make sure our graduates are successful. I am a very proud Silver Creek Dragon, and I hope you feel that pride as well. We will always be there for you. I am very proud of you, and I know you will continue to make us proud. It has been an honor to know you and to serve as your principal. Thank you. So, members of the Board of Education, Ms. Perez Lloyd, by the powers vested in me by the state of Indiana as principal of Silver Creek High School, I do hereby certify that all members of the class of 2020 have met all graduation and certification requirements of the State Board of Education for the state of Indiana and the West Clark Community Schools. It is now my pleasure to introduce our Superintendent of Schools, Ms. Clemen Perez Lloyd.
I am extremely happy, overwhelmed, and so proud of every one of you. Mr. Eckert this morning, as I walked in, he said, "Would you like to say something?" And I thought about it. And I thought about your parents. And I thought about every one of you. And how we have made everything possible. And I said, yes, I want to say something because I want to speak from my heart. Nothing has been typical. Nothing has been normal. But you know what? You're here. And you have hope. And not even this virus will ever take hope away from us. All I want to say is you're relentless, you're fearless, you are a magical dragon. I can't follow the words of any of your classmates or even your principal. But one thing is for sure, you are very special. Who in the right mind would have thought that we can face a pandemic that hasn't happened for over 100 years? Who in the world would have thought that no matter what, you completed your credits to be here today? We are relentless. You must face your future in the best positive manner. Be flexible. Be able to adjust, and don't let anything take away your dreams. Congratulations.
And now we will begin the presentation of diplomas to the Silver Creek class of 2020. We will start by presenting diplomas to our graduates that earned the distinction summa cum laude. No, just hand them. Okay. Yeah, they're not in any order or anything. I'm sorry, I should have told. Okay. We will start by presenting diplomas to our graduates that earned the distinction summa cum laude. Josie Grace Beatty. Georgie Martinov Ganchev. Macy Ann Garrison. Madison Lynn Grimes. Sarah Elizabeth Long. Haley Jo Renee Sims. Faith Ann Weitzel. The next set of graduates have earned a distinction magna cum laude. Wyatt Benjamin Baxter. Sarah Renee Berna. Avery Judith Bow. Abigail Marie Braun. Levi Edward Daly. Grace Catherine Grady. Avery Elizabeth Call. Mazden Nicole Ragland. Jacob Michael Riggs. Rachel Mariko Slayton. Caitlin Nicole Spears. Alexis Rose Striegel. Abigail Lynn Tandy. Regan Danielle Wickens. The next group of graduates have earned the distinction of cum laude. Cassandra Catherine Baumgart. Heather Elizabeth Carter. Ivy Jane Clark. Alexia Nicole Flannery. Bailey Preston Forbes. Sydney Caroline Fromey. Gwen Eileen Jenkins. Kirsten Nicole Jewell. Jolie Nicole Kelly. Ashley Pena. Jonah Grayson Scott. Natalia Segova. Ashton Renee Spear. Peyton Edward Thomas. And our last cum laude graduate, Braylon Lee Trump. Zane Michael Absher. Riley Emma Anderson. Raven Mackenzie Andrews. Jose Martin Armendariz. Tyler Lee Bailey. Riley Jackson Baker. Elena Victoria Belingett. Jackson Mark Balmer. David Josiah Barrett. Helen Olivia Beaver. Delaney Christine Beck. Ashley Marie Benham. David Betancourt Palencia. Taylor Edison Betts. Carson Dale Bow. Sarah Michelle Burden. Lainey Lee Busam. Sean Patrick Cahill. Braden Thomas Cardinal. Cesar Ramses Carmona. Jonathan Alexander Shuta. Elijah Lewis Edward Franklin Collier. Mariana Grace Cook. Jack Thomas Cooper. Bailey LaDon Cravens. Ryan Spencer Davis. Irving De La Torre Braseño. Clayton Bradley Delbridge. Peyton Thomas Eugene DeLucio. Alexander James Dennison. Chase Gregory DuPont. Kyle Davis Eager. Lindsay Ray Evans. Quentin Robert Fox. Gracie Lane Freiberger. Aaliyah Mary French. It's not her. Claire Elizabeth Gabbard. Roni Omar Garcia Balge. Colin Thomas Gillis. Jack Edwin Gleason. Amanda Marie Glover. Jace Matthew Graff. Taylor Aaron Grau. Trinity Alani Green. Brianna Lee Hammond. Co Elijah Hammond. Isaiah Andrew Harris. Aaron Jacob Hadaball. Hayden Aaron Heimerdinger. Hector Bernardo Hernandez Ramirez. Olivia Grace Heeb. Carter Davis Hobbs. Erica Elena Hornung. Thomas Waldo Huning. Noah Marcus Kyneth. Benjamin Michael Kidwell. Haley Lynn Kirby. Heath Aaron Knight. Blake Alexander Leary. Madeline Eve Lomax. Andrea Sabrina Maldonado Quintero. Joy Amalia Madam. Noah Keller McAllister. Robert Andrew McCarty. Elijah Aaron McDowell. Blake Anthony McNay. Kaylee Nicole Miller. Walter Anthony Milton. Jose Antonio Miranda Livano. Miguel Angel Miranda Livano. Dylan Michael Mize. Angelina Maria Moorer. Briley Noel Morris. Michaela Ann Mudd. Allison Elizabeth Nelson. Shelby Renee Poteet. Elliot Grace Ramey. Michael Frank Ramsey. Justin Craig Riggs. Sophia Ryan Ripple. Cameron Stephen Reisner. Brianna Lynn Rogers. Sheridan Renee Sanders. Sabrina Ann Schmidt. Jordan Paul Scholes. Ethan Andrew Shoemaker. Ryan Benjamin Shields. Taylor Nicole Shrout. Jacqueline Chloe Smith. Brady Coe Sneed. David Wayne Spalding. Trenton Michael Spalding. Kobe Ray Spillman. Zachary Oleg Stahl. Emma Elizabeth Stone. Adam Xavier Terrell. Richard Glenn Terry. Emma Rose Tolley. Ethan Joseph Vowles. Alexis Marie Webb. Matthew Brennan Worley. James Andrew Whitney. Trevin J. Wilmoth. Eric Nathaniel Worth. Edward Stewart Wright. Lindsay Marie Wright. Connor Addison Young. Harrison Michael Zip. President of the senior class, Preston Dana Coots. Vice President of the senior class, earning magna cum laude distinction, Maxwell Ethan Compton. Treasurer of the senior class, earning cum laude distinction, Natalie Marie Rouster. Secretary of the senior class, Aubrey Jacob Smith. At this time, I would like to read the names of your fellow graduates that could not be here today. Earning summa cum laude distinction, Anna Camille Graves. And Evan Scott Ollinger. Earning cum laude distinction, Desi Elena Gonzalez. Kelsey Joy Goodwin. Jeremy David Harper. Joshua Zion Lewis. Sierra Lachey Nelson. Irene Marie Anglia. Jillian Nancy Austin. Kenneth Raymond Bagby. Allie Bettis. Olivia Paz Budarf. Logan Tyler Bratcher. Joshua Gresham Brishaber. Brandon Robert Cahill. Dalton Christopher Clark. Catherine Ellen Kopetzer. Andrea Dallas Cook. Logan Hampton Coots. Chase Gregory DuPont. Braxton Allen Fackler. Savannah Lynn Goodwin. Alexia Dawn Harris. Jason Emilio Hernandez Galvez. Simon James Huber. Karen Huerta. Elijah James Hewley. Devin James Hunley. Victoria Ann Hutchings. Zachary Ryan Jones. Jacob Stephen Kirsteins. Logan Anthony Lovato. Alex Channing Lewis. Jeremiah Morgan Lott. Marissa Nicole Mertz. Zachary Wallace Murphy. John Logan Myers. Bailey Spencer O'Connell. Taylor Madison Oliver. Haley Nicole Parker. Thomas William Peak. Jacob Matthew Phillips. Gabriel Lee Ross. Seth William Schroeder. Jack Ryman Schwartz. Caitlin Elizabeth Simmons. Devin K. Starkey. Andrew Jacob Stewart. Madison Elaine Stewart. Trenton Michael Wise. Abigail Elise Walker. Vincent Roman Winkler.
Are we going to turn the things to the vice versa?
All right. Well, I congratulate all of us for graduating. This is a momentous occasion in our lives, and I wish all of you the best. You may now turn your tassels from the right to the left. Congrats, everybody. Now, if we could get everybody to stand, we have one last thing for you guys. Take it away, AJ.
Hey, let's be loud and proud, okay, guys? Hey, we'll do it at the same time. Right. Are you ready? I believe. I believe that. I believe that we. I believe that we are done. I believe that we are done. I believe that we are done. I believe that we are done.
I believe that we are done.
Say like congratulations, class of 2020. I already said that. Okay.
Good job, everybody.
Wait for the music to start. Start out.